Welcome to Alley Picked. When you're working on a project, do you find yourself looking through drawer after drawer just to find the tool you're looking for? Well, when I saw this set of screwdrivers, I thought it would be nice if I had something like this that would store all of my pliers, wrenches, files, everything in one place, easy to find. So I've got all this scrap wood that I alley picked, and I'm going to see what I can come up with. Stay tuned.
Here I am cutting out the sides. I went through a few design ideas in my head, and given some space constraints, I decided on measurements of 24 inches tall, 20 inches wide, and 11 inches deep. Slightly angled on the front for better tool visibility. Opened on the sides for visibility as well as additional space to hook and mount things. I'm using 1/2 inch plywood, but you could use 3/4 inch solid wood, whatever you have on hand. I'm countersinking the small pilot holes I drilled. 3 screws in each end of each shelf.
So before I get too far along in the project by mounting the other shelves, I want to make sure that I customize this to fit all of my tools. I've got a bunch of wire cutters, wire strippers, channel lock pliers, needle nose pliers, lineman's pliers, and whatever you have, you can customize it to fit all of your stuff.
When you're drilling the holes, whether using a hand drill or a drill press, it's a good idea to put a piece of wood under it to avoid splitting out on the underside. Here's what I mean by the wood splitting out on the underside of the holes.
So here's what I've got so far. I've drilled 50 holes so I can mount 50 tools. On the side you can put clamps, and on the back I actually have enough room for 40 boxes of screws and nails. On the side you could do whatever you want. In this case I took a paint stick with a couple of washers and I mounted some tape measures. You could put more like that over here. You can do whatever you want, and you can make this whatever size you need to fit your space. The other thing that I thought about doing was actually making a narrow one, or cutting this one, and making a wall mount version. So just the front, all the tools on the front then would be able to be mounted on a wall. And you could do that too.
I've decided to stain my shelf a dark walnut with no additional finish on top. To stain each hole thoroughly, simply dip the rag into the stain, poke it through the hole, and wipe all the sides. I started to get close to the bottom of the can of stain, so I'm adding paint thinner to get more mileage out of it. After staining all sides, top and bottom, let it dry for a couple of hours. After stacking all the tools, screws, and nails, there's still more room behind to store batteries or whatever else you have that fits. And here's another cool idea. The extra space is even deep enough to stack 2 boxes deep. So instead of 40 boxes of screws, you can store an incredible 80 boxes. That's double. And I'm beginning to sound a lot like an infomercial.
There you have it. I think this is an incredible project. I have over 50 hanging tools, clamps, up to 80 boxes of screws and nails, my tape measures, and it's all on a swivel base. It takes up a small footprint. This is a great one-day project that you can build yourself. You can add on it. You can be as creative as you like. I hope I helped you out. Thanks for watching Alley Picked. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Alley Picked. See you next time.